news we read, news we hear, news we share. The largest living snakes in the world, measured either by length or by weight, are various members of the Boidae and Pythonidae families. They include anacondas, pythons, and boa constrictors, which are all non-venomous constrictors. The longest venomous snake, with a length up to 18.5 to 18.8 feet, 5.6 to 5.7 meters, is the king cobra. On the heaviest venomous snake is likely to be the gaboon viper, which also has the longest fangs and delivers the largest amount of venom, or possibly the eastern diamondback rattlesnake, all three of which reach maximum weights in the range of 6 to 20 kilograms, 13 to 44 pounds. There are 10 living snakes, listed here according to their maximum known or reported mass, that have a maximum mass that may reach or exceed 50 pounds, 23 kilograms. Pending the acceptance of its taxonomic status, the Bolivian anaconda, Eunectes beniensis, may also merit inclusion, and the northern and southern variations of African rock python could be considered separately. In terms of length, in addition to those listed here, there are two other species that may possibly reach a length of 20 feet, 6.1 meters, or more: the Oenpelli python, Morelia oenpelliensis, and the olive python, Liocis olivarchaeus. However, the information available about those species is rather limited. The Oenpelli python, in particular, has been called the rarest python in the world. It is important to be aware that there is considerable variation in the maximum reported size of these species, and most measurements are not truly verifiable. So the sizes listed should not be considered definitive. In general, the reported lengths are likely to be somewhat overestimated, in spite of what has been, for many years, a standing offer of a large financial reward, initially $1,000 offered by U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt in the early 1900s, later raised to $5,000, then $15,000 in 1978 and $50,000 in 1980, for a live, healthy snake over 30 feet, 9.1 meters, long by the New York Zoological Society, later renamed as the Wildlife Conservation Society. No attempt to claim the reward has ever been made, although it is generally accepted that the reticulated python is the world's longest living snake. Most length estimates longer than 6.35 meters, 20 feet 10 in, have been called into question. It has been suggested that confident length records for the largest snakes must be established from a dead body soon after death, or alternatively from a heavily sedated snake, using a steel tape and in the presence of witnesses, and must be published and preferably recorded on video. At least one reticulated python was measured under full anesthesia at 6.95 meters, 22 feet 10 in, and somewhat less reliable scientific reports up to 10 meters, 33 feet, have appeared. News we read, news we hear, news we share.